Hi there, Coach Brian again on Motivation Monday. I want to give you an encouraging, quick story. Not a true story, but one that has stuck with me for a very long time. And I think it'll speak to you, especially if you feel like you're pushing a rock and it's going nowhere. So here's the story. Long time ago, a man went to God and said, God, I want to serve you and do whatever you ask me to do. Does that sound familiar to any of you? God, I'll serve you, whatever you want me to do. So God says, yes. Great. I will use you in this way. I want you to come over here. And he showed him this boulder and he said, I want you to push on this boulder. So the man said, okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but fine, I'll go push on the boulder. So this man's pushing on the boulder, pushing on the boulder. Several hours later, he goes back to God and he says, God, I've been pushing on the boulder. It's not moving anywhere. What do you want now? God said, well, I didn't change it. I still want you to push on the boulder. So the guy's kind of dismayed, shaking his head. But he said, okay, if that's what you want me to do, I promise I'll follow you. I'll do whatever you want. Goes back to the boulder and for several days is pushing on this boulder. After a few days, goes back to God and says, hey, God, I am still pushing on the boulder, not moving anywhere. What would you like me to do now? God, so I didn't change it. I still want you to just push on this boulder. So even more dismayed, the man says, okay, this doesn't make any sense, but I'll keep pushing on the boulder. So over time, every day this man's pushing on the boulder, pushing on the boulder. It's not moving. He ends up going through seasons of rain and heat and cold. And several months later, he comes back to God and says, God, if you want me to keep pushing on the boulder, I'll keep pushing. But I just wanted you to know that I'm still here pushing on the boulder and wanted to check in. God said, okay, I know you're probably feeling discouraged. You're pushing on this boulder, it's going nowhere. But I want you to take a look at yourself. He said, when you came to me, you were this skinny, scrawny guy. And now that you've been pushing on this boulder for so many months, you're big, you're strong, you're weathered, you can get through trials and challenges. He said, I never told you to move the boulder. He said, I told you to push on the boulder, and now you're ready. I'm going to move the boulder and I'm going to put you to your next assignment to use the new strength you've got. So I hope that encourages you. If you feel like you're pushing on a boulder, things may not be going somewhere, God's got you. Tune into him, do what he asks, and then he's going to use it in big ways in your life, step by step. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Have a great week.